Welcome in to the Chase. Good morning, everybody.
Tank and Josh show this morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Josh, how you feeling today?
I am feeling great. You know, Tank, I feel like a weight has been lifted. I feel light as a feather.
Just a big Pringle chip off your shoulder?
Yeah, I can breathe easily. I know that I can like speak my mind.
Yes, freely.
I'm not gonna get harassed or talked down to.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah. You're a safe person for me.
What does that mean?
You're a safe.
Who's that talking?
Josh, you behind the camera there, my man?
No.
Whoa!
What's up, guys?
Oh, she's actually here. Don't tell me she's controlling the show.
Oh yeah.
Johnny.
Hold on, Mona signs for Johnny?
No.
No?
I have nothing to say.
Okay. Well,
All we do is we keep on keeping on. That's
show
all.
must go
How
on.
you doing? Keep
Right.
it
Show
moving.
must go on.
That's right. So as I was saying, Tank, I feel like
Oh,
you're.
you didn't even let me introduce Josh. You just all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
you
Yeah,
skipped
that's
over
tough.
Josh,
That's
dude.
tough.
Sorry, Stu. My mind got.
Chat. Josh is training to potentially fill in for Johnny during the
hello.
show.
Let's go,
So
Josh.
There we go.
We're training him here. You're gonna see Russ and you're gonna see Josh kind of both training because we're done gatekeeping this position. So everyone eats.
Everyone
Everybody, it's
eats.
just like the Buffalo
Everybody
Bills.
eats.
It's
I love
like,
that.
We're picking up the same
Stoop
model.
kid
here.
ignored. That's right, Wafer.
There you go. Yeah.
Everybody ignores Stoop.
Shout out, Stoop,
Crazy.
for giving this a try. I know
Yes,
that
and
he'll
I'll tell
kill
you
it.
what, Stoop, buckle up, pal.
Yes.
Buckle up.
Buckle
We're in
up.
for quite the ride here on the Chase. So, Josh, obviously big night the other night for
Yeah,
all of
man.
us wrestling marks.
Did you feel like it met your expectations Monday night for the Netflix debut of WWE?
I will say a lot of people were upset about it, just like the whole format about it, and like The Rock turning babyface,
Sure.
completely dropping his character for a minute, the whole thing. But you going into it, they're on probably one of the biggest platforms in
Yeah.
the world,
Globally.
and they knew going into it there's going to be like they're going to expand their audiences
Absolutely.
to people who never even seen the product before. So
I kind of equate it to if we did an episode of The Chase, not for our regular viewers, but like, at a school or something. You
Sure.
don't have to dumb it down, but you have to make it for people who've never heard it before. So our hobby terms would kind of go to the wayside, and we just kind of make things just a little simpler. So having The Rock come out and just doing like a corporate promo,
Sure,
like
suit
this
and
thing
tie.
was like most of the people that watch the show probably have watched it for the very first time ever, and they
100%.
wonder why is The Rock a bad guy? Right? He was just in Moana too.
right, because if you think about it, like if you know The Rock outside of wrestling, you don't see him as the
final boss.
The final boss.
Right. So that's what I thought about. It's like if I was going to introduce The Chase to a new audience, like Elena and I might be nice to each other for that episode. Elena, you think?
Not true.
That's
Not true. Okay.
I can't. The thing is, I can't be fake.
Wow. So you just don't want to be nice to me?
That's what I'm picking up.
Wow. Jeez. All right. Well, Topps WWE
Yes.
now. Like, so here's the thing, right? New Year's Day, they announced a new partnership between WWE and Topps. They're already out with some Topps Now cards from the 6th.
When they announced the partnership, I didn't even put two and two together. That I didn't realize we are going to get Topps Now cards of these, and these are legit.
Yeah, these are totally legit. If we could show these. So there's CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, John Cena, a couple of different Roman Reigns variations here.
Acknowledge.
The only tribal chief now,
That's
the,
right.
the OTC. And our guy Triple H.
Who the hell's this guy?
That's the, he's
You hold on. So Elena, it's put into like TikTok terms. I know you've seen the video. Time to play the game.
so he is married to Stephanie McMahon. He is basically the chief creative officer of WWE. He's like the grease, right? He like stirs the pot.
pretty much. He makes all the calls now.
Old wrestler. So, and then they also have some one-of-ones that we wanted to show everybody here. What do you got there, Elena? There's our first one. I mean, look at that thing.
Roman Reigns and The Rock.
Now, that's
big
The Rock,
ooses.
Elena, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's Dwayne The
no,
Rock
no,
Johnson.
no
Oh.
one calls him that, right, Tank?
Look on the card.
Yes.
What does it say on the card?
Tank, do you know of anybody who refers to him as Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
I've heard people call him Dewey
Sure,
Johnson,
but no one calls him Dwayne The
No.
Rock Johnson.
Dwayne.
Ever.
No.
So do you think that's the ultimate chase in this Topps Now set is The Rock and Roman Reigns one-on-one? Because this Go to Sleep CM Punk is also awesome.
I think it depends who you ask, right? Because there's a lot of people who don't necessarily like Roman or The Rock or
Sure.
CM Punk, and if you're looking at it, like John Cena's on his farewell tour.
John Cena's on
And
his
this
farewell tour.
the debut on Netflix was the start of the farewell tour,
Right.
And if we could go to the card real quick with John Cena, I think it was a relic of his sock.
Yeah,
Yes.
1 second.
Yep.
Like I'm saying, this is the beginning of the end, so to say.
The last time.
the
What a
last
great
time.
sock.
Last time is now.
What a great sock. Listen to yourselves.
Yeah,
Event
we
use
are.
sock is
Listen.
It's a
crazy.
great
I'm
sock.
sorry.
Listen, I
I'm
was-
sorry. Event use sock is crazy.
No,
That's
it's a great
wild.
sock. Event
That's
use
Don't
sock.
don't involve me in that one. I wasn't
That's
gonna
crazy.
say it's a great sock.
It's a great sock. It's a great patch. It's a great
sock.
display.
Oh my God, John Cena's so cool. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I love
Yeah,
John
great
Cena.
sock. What are we talking about
John
here?
Cena
Thank
paid
you,
your
Josh.
salary
Sorry.
yesterday there, pal.
Oh!
John Cena
I'm
paid
sorry.
my salary?
Yes, all the sales yesterday from NT. Oh, yeah,
okay.
crazy.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you, Cena.
Thank you, Cena.
Thank you, Josh. You're supposed to be on the same
ready?
page. Thank you, Cena.
Thank you, Cena.
Elena, I don't hear you in the back.
Yeah.
I would never clap. for
Josh,
John
not
Cena.
you either.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking,
I'm
chat.
sorry.
Chat. I'm looking for a scandal with John Cena.
Oh, boy.
Because
Oh, yeah.
I remember him
She's
being
digging.
a bad guy.
She's digging. Would you say that Elena is in the cave today because she deserves it?
Oh,
She
okay.
deserves it.
Okay.
No? Oh, boy. Oh, look at that look.
Chat. Am I looking skinnier? I lost 3 pounds.
Let's go.
There you
Journey.
go. Good for you.
What are we, 8 days into the journey? 3 pounds
Good
down?
for
That's
you.
good
This
math.
is Journey number season. How
Oh.
old am I?
Journey number
season
season
20.
Episode.
2.
Okay.
Chapter 60.
When do you start making content at the gym?
Never. At Planet
Oh,
Fitness.
God.
We need
No.
it.
That'd be
No
great.
one needs that, okay?
Nobody
No, I
needs
think
that.
everybody
promise
needs
you
that.
Nobody needs that.
Nobody needs. You want to see me literally hyperventilating on the treadmill and then crying to Taylor Swift songs?
Listen, it's
Yeah,
a part.
kind of. I
No,
think that'd be
Elena.
good.
Elena,
You
listen.
just wanna
it's
see me
a,
cry.
It's a
You
part of the
missed it.
journey. It's
It's
part
of the journey, right?
I cried yesterday back here.
Oh no.
Back here?
Yeah, no one cares about me, so no one checks.
Well, no.
on me.
I was just about to ask you.
You
Like,
close
what
the
was
door
deal?
and you gossip in there, and nobody can get in there to see what you're doing.
I
Wow.
was just a little stressed. Things like changed at the drop of a dime.
That's
I felt,
okay. And you know what? You're the right person to take it on. We know you're going to kill it.
Hey, listen. We adapt or die around here. Okay.
That's exactly
Right.
right. All right, let's get to some eBay's most watched cards. We got 8 of them here, Tank.
8 of them.
Are you ready? The first one is kind of a follow-up. Elena and I have been following the 1979-80 O-Pee-Chee hockey case,
Yep.
the one that sold for $2.5 million, the Wayne Gretzky. Check this out, Tank. This is a Wayne Gretzky PSA 6. That's going for $3,100 Canadian. This was the case that the guy tried to sell for 3.75 mil. The buyer had second thoughts, resold it for 2.5 mil. You're chasing this card specifically, the Gretzky rookie,
That's the
out
one.
of here.
That's the one.
That's the one. So
would you get like? I know neither of you are super into hockey, but would that card be something you guys would want in your collection?
Stick taps right there.
no, you know what? That doesn't excite me, right?
Really?
Like
Okay.
it truly doesn't. I don't know. Like there's a lot of fakes of that card out there. You know, it's kind of a really well-known fake. Gretzky's obviously the GOAT, but
No doubt.
I just nothing about that card appeals to me except for the
Really?
value of it. No, honestly, no. No, how about you?
I personally I really enjoy the Gretzky card. I feel like that's like the OG when you're thinking about hockey. I
Sure.
have a soft spot in my heart for like hockey cards just because of my cousin. He collected them my whole life, so I enjoy them. I bet this is something in his like grail he would really want.
And,
you
like-
would desperately want.
Like
to
with
hear.
Gretzky, like he's kind of like the goat of goats. Like with
Yes.
other sports, there's always debates. When it comes to hockey, like everybody, it's like widely acknowledged that it's Wayne.
Yeah, there's no MJ versus LeBron when it
Yeah,
comes
no.
to Wayne Gretzky, like Tiger Woods.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about
Right.
it.
I think maybe what's part of it for me, honestly, is being a collector in the 80s like I was. I'm really mad that I didn't collect hockey cards.
Yeah.
I only collect junk wax baseball. So
Shout
I
out
didn't have
Greg-
any of
shout
the
out Greg
MJ.
Jeffries.
Shout out Greg Jeffries. Like, I think that might be part of it for me. It's hard for me to see, like, the Michael Jordans and the Wayne Gretzkys in the 80s because I had access to all those. And I'm sitting on 80 Sam Horn and 60 Greg Jeffrey cards.
So you're sitting there, damn, what could have been?
Yeah, what could have been? Absolutely right. Next one up here in honor of a story that we have coming up about Aaron Judge being the cover boy. A little
All
Yankee
right.
triple auto. Even I have to acknowledge this is a pretty cool card here. This is a Juan Soto, well, obviously not Juan Soto, Derek Jeter and Aaron Judge out of Luminaries. Does this hurt at all that Juan Soto is no longer a Yankee?
Who cares?
I'm on the same boat. Who
Right,
cares?
Yeah?
I'm on the same boat.
Oh, boy. So $2,247 for this 2024 Topps Luminary Triple Auto booklet, 1 of 1, 31 bids. It ends in 10 hours and 14 minutes.
If you're really bitter about the whole Juan Soto thing, could you just take the scissors
Just
and
clip it?
clip it
Oh,
even
Oh,
there?
that's a take.
Quite
That
honestly,
is a take.
That's a
quite
take.
honestly, wouldn't you rather just have a dual booklet of Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter?
If you're a diehard Yankees fan, maybe,
is-
and you're not happy with the way the Juan Soto thing ended, I'm not sure. But to me, it doesn't really make that massive of a difference. It depends on the rest of what Juan Soto does from here on out.
That's
too.
true.
Is the assumption that Aaron Judge is going to be on the Yankees forever.
He seems like a lifer
That's
at
what
this
it
point,
seems
right?
like. It seems like another Derek Jeter type of deal.
Yeah, I'd probably lean towards that. He's what, 30, 31, something like that?
Yeah, he's older already. He signed a massive deal. I think he'll be a Yankee. He'll be the next
So-
Yankee for life.
Hold on, I was about to ask too. What was the price on that?
I jumped ahead of the ball, chat.
She jumped the gun.
No.
It's
She
2,000
jumped the gun.
Oh boy.
It's $2,247.22.
Okay.
I thought you guys were done. Yeah.
Oh, I was
Boy,
gonna
oh
say.
boy.
Well, I had a follow up question. So, like, if they would have won the World Series, right, Judge and Soto, what do you think that car would be worth?
More.
How much more you think?
Like probably
More.
30%
More.
more. Probably over $3,000, I would say. Did you see the thing that they put on Twitter last week for New Year's Eve? If you started Game 5 of the World Series at like 10:45 Eastern, you would get to the ball drop in left field right at midnight.
That's on.
I loved that. That was great.
That's demon time.
One
right
of the best tweets I saw all year. Tremendous. Next one up.
This was just Josh just now.
Mine.
What a bar. More.
This is gonna be a process. This is gonna be a process. All right, I'm
They all
gonna
go more.
I'm gonna keep rolling here. I'm gonna try to be the professional here, which is terrifying.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to be
FJ.
the professional. Guess who controls the cameras now?
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
Number
We're in trouble.
Josh, please learn this quickly.
Okay.
I will pay you to learn it quickly.
Pay me to learn it
yes,
quickly.
I sure will. A little Shaq, Alonzo Mourning dual logo man patch,
Logo man.
Elena.
I'll go bad.
What do you think of this one? This caught my eye. $4,088, 18 bids on a 2004 Skybox Fresh Ink. Do you like the old school logo men? Like they look.
Oh my god.
I said it for you. Like there's a difference, right? They're like more sewn. How do you describe the old school patches as opposed to like the 2024
That's like the
ones?
jerseys are different nowadays, right? It's
Right.
more of like the iron on type of deal.
Do you guys like the old school look?
I do. Personally, I do. I think. Sorry, Elena, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think like
Don't be sorry about it.
No.
the older patches just look so much like it's nostalgic almost.
Yeah, they look more real to me.
Yeah.
Looks like a third grader sewed them.
Okay.
A third grader?
All right.
That's pretty impressive for a third grader. I'm
All
not
right.
gonna
So
lie.
speaking of logo, men,
Wait. Pause. Sidebar. You guys never sewed pillows in like home ec class back in high school?
sewed pillows.
You're not gonna
Did that-
believe this. I did not take any of those classes. I don't know how I got by without
Nor did
doing
I.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nor did I. They didn't have those back in my day.
Well, and back in your day, the man wasn't expected to do any
Oh
housework.
dear. Oh jeez. I'm gonna keep on moving.
Who's your favorite kicker, Josh?
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm
Who's
not,
your favorite kicker, brother?
I'm not doing this. Okay. Next one up here. So I we show a lot of high-end cards, expensive cards. I thought if you ever wanted to get a logo man card, this Reggie Jackson card is a little bit more in a normal collector's price range. And I was curious your thoughts. Would you just want to get any logo man? Like, so a Reggie Jackson, this is 2018-19 Panini Immaculate Game Worn, obviously the newer style. $270, ends in 5 days, 17 bids. If you were hunting these, like, would you take a guy like Reggie Jackson, who's a known player, known name, but certainly
heard
doesn't
of him.
move the needle?
Reggie Jackson,
Pistons.
2K God.
Sure, 2K God.
Was
Yeah.
he?
Okay. Oh yeah.
2K God.
Oh,
Reggie
yeah.
Jackson.
Stoop, what do you think? Like if you're hunting logo mans, like, is this one you would just take just because you'd want to get one at a reasonable price?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, like Reggie Jackson, like you said, he's like kind of bounced around the league. He's kind of like for a while he was like a 6 man of the year candidate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like early in his career, like he's known around the league. He's a fine player.
Where's he? Is he still in Denver
He's
right
still
now?
playing. Yeah.
Has he got
Yeah,
the
I think
goggles?
he's
He
in
brought the
Denver.
goggles back.
He brought the goggles back. So he's somebody that a casual NBA fan would know. Somebody like Elena who's not. Can I finish?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
To somebody like Elena doesn't
Yes,
really
who is
work.
not an NBA
Just
fan.
casual jazz fan.
God,
Hey, Elena,
Lord.
sorry, I don't know if you caught any of the game last night.
No, I didn't.
Sorry in
I,
advance. Ice Trader
I
gang is
can't
back.
afford all of these memberships
Fair.
to all these
Oh,
places.
Lord.
Just go on.
They're your
Reddit,
team.
dude. It's 2025.
They're your
You-
team.
Yeah,
Wow.
find it any way you can.
I respect that. Next one up, an awesome patch, a little Buster Posey. I loved this patch looking at this.
Buster.
Buster Posey. This is the Topps 2018 Dynasty Blue Buster Posey game used team logo patch. Another like super fun patch auto, 3 of 5 at a reasonable price for a patch auto single, $210.50, 22 bids. ends in 5 days.
53 people are watching it. Right?
Yeah, and it has 22 bids.
Yeah.
Not a rookie, but just a super clean card. I think that's like if you're a Giant fan or a Buster Posey fan, this would be one I'd want to grab.
No, yeah, Buster Posey was him for a little bit there.
A little bit, yeah. He had a
It
run.
felt like he was the way if they were treating Mike Trout.
Yes.
Like right now, it seemed like they were trying to push that on Buster Posey for a
Sure.
little bit.
No, I like that. And I just again, I'm in it sometimes more for how the card looks. I love the patches. The patch moves this card for me.
We're on the same boat.
And I think this would be one that I'd be interested in as well. All right, next one up. This is
What
gonna be
else
a
you got?
theme for the rest of the rest of the show here. We have some Ellie De La Cruz debut patch.
Okay.
Have you seen this yet, Tank?
Have not seen it. Wow.
$149.99. Hand painted Ellie De La Cruz rookie debut patch, 1 of 1. And I love how the caption says read. So obviously there's more to
Please
the story
read.
here. I kind of dig it.
It's
I don't
good,
hate
it's good
it.
art.
Roberto.
Roberto, 1
shout
of
out
1.
Roberto.
1 of 1. So is that something that you would at all be in on?
Me personally,
Custom cards specifically.
probably not.
Probably
That's just me.
So for Christmas last year, I got Ray a custom card of LeBron James. It was done by LJ Custom Collects. He was a guest on the Chase a year and a half ago. And I really like a well done custom card. Now going back to this one, I don't think this is poorly done.
No, I don't either. I think
think-
it's actually good.
Yeah, I,
I
think
mean,
this-
I will say, quick glance, if you just look at it, look away, looks like the exact same thing.
I don't know if I'd spend $150 on it, but,
Right.
25, 30, 40 bucks.
do you not have art in your house, Josh?
What does that even mean? I'm the
Because-
one who found this card and put it up.
No, my question is like, do
Just
you
asking you a
own a
question.
piece of art
Yes.
from
What
who?
is it?
From what? Not from the Renaissance. We don't have anything like, old school. I have more new school stuff. You know who Peter Max is?
No.
Contemporary pop art. Look him up. Peter Max. People will
Peter
know who
Max.
Peter Max is.
Wait, look.
All right. So Jesse Schulter's debut patch from PSA 2023. PSA is looking for the moon here. $5,000 they want for this card.
To the moon?
They're looking for the moon here. X mint, 6, and auto of a 10. Give me. I mean, first of all, the auto like way off to the corner there. Don't love it.
Yeah, I know.
5K, 5K for this.
So was he like one of the first guys that ever signed a debut patch and wasn't sure like
Probably.
I'm not sure where to sign this. I'm just gonna go off to the left.
Well,
And then he
Fine.
sees everyone is signing in the middle. I'm like, oh man,
I mean, it looks like he's going right above his
Yeah.
I see what he's doing.
Yeah, like in a letter, right? Like you sign right above, like where it says your name underneath. But I mean, $5,000 for Chicago White Sox, Jesse Schultens. I don't know. This is a tough one for me. 2023. Like, if you want to get a debut patch,
This is straight from PSA too.
right
huh?
from PSA. Yeah, this isn't just some plugger like throwing it up there trying to get a price. This is like legit.
And this isn't Jesse's like eBay burner. Kind
No. This is actual PSA. Are you out on that one?
I think I'm out. Yeah, I just no disrespect to Jesse.
Right. I think this.
5,000, brother.
I think I'm with you. I think this Paul Skenes, the first of many that we're going to show today. I think this for $100.
Is this the piece of art you have?
This is no, I don't have that.
You should you should get it. How
No.
much?
Do you
I
like
think
Peter?
you can afford it.
Do you like Peter
up.
Max stuff though, Elena?
I've never heard of it, but I like how colorful it is.
Yeah, it's cool stuff. No, I do not have any original Peter Max. Of course not. I'm not spending $19,000 on
Key
abstract
West Gallery.
flowers.
I've been there.
You been there?
My aunt lives down there. Yeah.
In Key West?
Yeah.
I was in Key West for one day.
How was the experience?
It was terrible. It's where I got married the first time, on the beach in
Okay,
Key
so
West,
for
Florida.
different reasons.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will go back sometime and have a better experience.
You're just gonna look out on the beach like, man.
Be
that's-
like, yep, I survived. Yep.
with a
exactly right.
tear in my eye.
Tear in my eye. Last one, Paul Skenes. $100,
Wow.
Tank. You in?
Okay, I was out on the Ellie. I'm in on this one.
You're in on this one.
I'm
Tell
in on
me why.
this one.
Okay.
I mean, who
This is
who
Van
drew
House
this up?
68.
Come on.
You're
Van
in on
House-
this.
We're just talking about the Key West Gallery. Get this hung up over there.
Key
No one
West
should buy
Gallery,
Key West
$100
Gallery.
on that.
Get in on it.
I can appreciate that. Elena, you said that a customer pulled a 1-of-1 Mike Trout.
Yes. Do you guys want to look at the eBay listings for this person?
Oh, sure.
This is VanHow_68. The
Okay.
artist behind this has sold a 1-of-1 SSP case hit error Snicker.
Okay.
Has sold a Jameer Gibbs Gold Pro 1-of-1.
Okay.
What's his name again?
Van House 68.
Has sold a
I'm in.
rare 1-of-1 flower SSP pulled
Pulled
out of the
out.
ground.
If Colby got you that card, Elena, right before he gets you the engagement ring, are you in?
What if he puts the ring in the top loader?
Oh, bring in the
Yeah.
top loader.
That's legitimately the worst idea I've ever heard.
Wow, that came from Tank, not me.
Because, like,
See-
you guys are all gonna be so sad when my engagement ring's worth more than your house is combined.
Jeez.
I'll be happy
And-
for you.
And
Why
you're
would
I
gonna
mean,
we
you
be
think we're
sad?
just gonna
it's
be
gonna
hating? We're gonna be
a
happy.
massive rock like this. It's gonna take over my whole hand.
Really?
It's gonna
Yeah.
look like the
Wow.
Thanos.
I just thought it was interesting what this person has sold.
Yeah, this is a wild collection of items
Yeah.
here from our guy
It's
Van
so
House.
This
good.
might be the greatest shop I've
We
ever
might
seen
need
in
to
my
get
life.
Van House 68 on the chase.
Might
It's
have
so
to.
good.
I want to know more. Should we do some blind rankings, or do you want to show the one-on-one
I'll
Trout?
we can show the one of one
Let's
Trout
do it.
really quick. So
Awesome.
a customer reached out on our DA Car World main page saying that, oh, open my luminaries order today, stage 1. Oh, is that an angel? Stage 2. Oh my god, it's a one of one. Hands start shaking. And then stage 3, one of one
Wow.
Mike Trout pulled from luminaries.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
Game used mem, it says right here. So this is it's a game used ball with his autograph on it. How sick is that?
That is
That's
great.
nasty. I love the commentary and the message.
Yes.
too.
I know, it's so
the whole
good.
breakdown.
I love the coloring on the ball too. Obviously, game used like that. That's a really great card.
That's awesome.
Do we know who that was?
His name's Andrew on Instagram. I can actually probably get the exact name.
Shout out Andrew.
He
Andrew,
posted
that's
it on
huge.
our main story on DA Car World story on Instagram, and we tagged him. So if anyone's in the market for this card, Luminaries is such a nice product that, like, how can you not love that? And that reaction's great. So I just thought that was
That's a
sick.
beaut. That's a
That's-
beaut.
That's awesome.
All right. Speaking of
We need
reactions,
we need more of that.
more of that.
We need more, guys. If you have like massive hits, especially
Absolutely.
you're,
Share 'em.
you're buying from our site, we need to see more of those big hits.
I'm
and
right
those
with you.
feel-good
Share them.
stories.
Share them. Speaking of massive hits, Tank, are you ready to blind rank some Paul Skenes debut patches that are right now for sale on eBay?
Let's do it.
You
Blind
ready?
rank 'em. Let's do
All
it.
right. We have 8 of them, Tank. We have 8 of them, and you're going to put them in order.
Okay.
Of your favorite to your least favorite. So 1 is your favorite, 8 is your least
It's
favorite.
my least. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
do
you
it.
ready?
All right, Elena, let's hit it. There's number 1. This is going for 99 cents. It's a hand-drawn Paul Skenes MLB debut batch card custom.
I like what you did with the little setup earlier, a little teaser.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
It was well done. So in terms of this one, hand-drawn Paul Skenes debut patch.
Yeah, where do you go?
I can't start off hot out the gate.
Sure.
And I can't start off all the way
Okay.
at the bottom of the
All right.
total pool. So I'm just going to meet him in the middle. I'm going to go 4.
4 it
Four.
is. All right, next
Third.
one up.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
See where we go from here.
This is
That's a good start, though.
there's more and more of these. All right, here we go. Hand-drawn
Ooh.
Paul Skenes debut patch. I love how he said not real.
Just to clarify,
Just
not
to
real.
clarify, like you got to be honest in selling on eBay. Not real. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. 99 cents. Ends in 6 days.
I think he's lowballing himself.
Okay,
I'm
the
not gonna lie
shipping's
to you.
tough for $4. I don't know if I'd want to pay the shipping, but
It's
here
the
we are.
back. It's
The
on
back is tough.
So index card.
Yeah.
It's on an index
Yeah, where are you
card.
at?
Autograph bleeding through the back.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. 5.
4 and 5 are taken.
Tank
Five.
hates this right
Okay.
now. It's so
Tank-
No, this is great.
No, thank you, Tank. I appreciate you. All right, next one up. We got 6 to go. Next one up we have.
Ooh, no, don't even. Okay, for the audio listeners, go ahead and explain it to them. I
Well,
don't mean to cut you off
Here's
there.
the thing. Here's the thing. It's a debut patch sketch. It's graded, Tank. I mean, we got it in a slab.
Oh, I didn't even
It's
see
a-
the.
it's a-
I didn't even
Oh,
see
yeah,
the
you
grade.
graded.
Yeah, GGC.
Oh,
Shout out
GGC
GGC.
graded. 10.
Good
10.
grading. Look at that. Good
Holy,
grading.
look at
cheat.
even the barcode
Good
too. Just
grading
scan it
cheat.
to edit.
Good grading cheat.
I
There we
mean,
go.
who doesn't love this?
You know what? Originally, did Paul Skenes get a little? Did he catch too much sun?
He went
What
to
is
Florida.
that?
He went to
Yeah.
Florida. Spring training's Paul Skenes.
Okay.
Spring
Okay,
training's
so
Paul
this is-
Skenes. Where do you
Can
go?
I also just point out that this is the most expensive one so far? It's $10.
Yes.
This one is $10.
Yeah.
For that reason, mainly the fact because look at the grade, man.
I mean, the
how
grade's
does
a
it get
10.
any better than that, Jim? 10.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm gonna go 2.
2.
I'll go
Okay.
2.
Ooh.
All right, I like it.
I'm
I
gonna go
respect
2.
it.
Okay.
All right. Number 4 coming up here.
Okay.
You,
So where am I? I'm at 2,
2, 4, and
4,
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah,
2, 4, and 5.
You have 2, 4. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
So-
keep on rolling. Oh, the blanket, the beach towel.
Okay. Now we're getting creative.
Okay, yep. Now, would you bust this out like on the beach? I think this is a nice little talking point. Somebody would get this.
Someone will
The
probably buy it
AI
off me right there and then.
The
Yeah.
AI generated pictures of them on it's on the bed. and
Yeah, it's
on-
great.
It's on
Tremendous.
It's just so
We're just going straight to AI. Maybe the person that
Everything.
listed this, who
Tank,
listed this?
Tank. Can I make a suggestion?
Moonrock.
If I buy this blanket for you,
Yeah.
maybe you're getting married this year, right? Maybe
year, yeah.
wedding night.
Mm.
You're a sicko.
What's wrong with you?
Guys,
Mm.
Josh isn't trying to insert himself in everyone else's relationships in
No,
any
no,
other.
no,
Josh,
Hands.
Josh,
I'm
I
just
know,
trying
I
to
know
win
you
hands.
had bad experiences in the past.
No,
Do
no.
you want me to live through what you lived through?
Well, you know, I'm just trying to help you
How
avoid
many,
my
like,
mistakes.
be honest, how many friends of yours are divorced also? Like, how many? do you-
Only one other. Only one more. Yeah, only one more. No, everybody else did better than me the first time.
Everyone's did better than me.
So where are you at here on the
So I mean, at least it's the legit car.
Sure,
You know, but
yeah.
it's a copy.
Bootleg. It's a little bootleg. Copyright restrictions all over the place here.
Most expensive too.
Sure. Yeah, most expensive one.
$35,
$35
yeah.
bucks.
Yeah.
You have 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 left.
I'm gonna put it at 6.
6. I don't
Okay.
blame you there. That's not my favorite.
No,
All right, keep on rolling.
Sorry.
that's
The debut patch drawing.
oh,
I like the handwriting.
This has
here.
got a little T206 vibes to it, right?
that's what I'm saying.
There's only one picture, 9 viewers in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
And
Two, 210.
Yeah,
$2.10.
$2.10. 69
Another
cents shipping, which is kind of wild.
Another steal here. Another steal.
Yeah.
Here. Good price point.
Yeah, all right.
Can we zoom in on Paul Skenes on the image there?
Yeah.
It's
So-
actually kind of accurate.
It
No,
is.
yeah,
I mean,
Low-key,
got the,
though,
Yeah,
low-key.
it's not bad.
got the
Low-key looks
stat,
like...
and I will say
Hitler.
kept the pencil in the line, within the line,
Yeah,
other than
I
the
don't
debut
hate
patch
this one.
itself. But it looks like the debut patch was game used. Looks like there's a little dirt on there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3.
3.
I'm gonna
3
go
is
3.
crazy.
All right.
Honestly.
All right. No.
Is this your blind rankings or mine? You tell
Elena's
me.
shaming you here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
She does this.
Rein it in.
Right? She does
This one is where I get confused. Because
Okay.
it looks... Is this the same artist, Josh?
Yes. Same guy.
Okay.
But a
Different
little bit...
take on it.
Different version. Up the price too.
Up the price. This one's a little
Up
more
the
rare.
praise, Yep.
And I
What?
will say the one he had previously blows this one out the park.
I think I agree with you.
I even like the way he switched the uniform too. Did anybody notice that?
Yeah, he had full pirates on this one. He didn't have full pirates on the last one. It was just RTES. So you're a little lower on this one? Same guy.
You have 1, 7, and 8.
I hate to do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 7.
7. I don't blame you there. All right, we have 1 and 8
I
left.
feel like there's got to be something worse.
we
than
have
that.
one. We have 1 and 8 left.
All right.
Next one is one you already saw.
Mhm.
This was the one in the
Okay.
eBay most watch cards. This is our $100 friend. Now $100 is wild.
Just
wild
for
price
that,
for
just
this.
for the price point, put it at 8.
8. I don't blame you.
$100,
Who's
dude?
paying 100 plus 426 shipping? Couldn't you waive the shipping?
This might have been Paul Skenes'
So-
nephew or something.
So Josh and I had this debate this morning because not like Josh on the couch, not this Josh. Senior,
Yeah, we do have to clarify
Here
that.
we go.
yeah.
got
Okay,
buddy on the
okay,
couch,
okay.
Buddy on the
Grandpa
couch.
Grandpa,
with his
yeah.
walker next to the
Yeah,
couch.
all right,
It's-
Anyways,
it's tucked in the
chat,
corner.
Are we clear? Anyways, so do we think it's a kid drawing this? Josh was like, I don't think it's a kid.
No, I couldn't do any better than that.
Did we just find Josh Senior's eBay account?
Oh, maybe this is low key way for me
It's
to.
low key, yeah.
Tank.
Oh
You
wait,
weren't
no,
supposed
this
to
is our
say
guy. This is
anything.
our guy Valhall.
You
I'm
weren't
putting
supposed to
2 and
say
2
anything. Do you
together.
think that's a kid? I don't think it's a kid.
I don't know.
That's a kid.
You think it's a kid?
That's a
Okay.
kid for sure.
So you gave a kid your last ranking. Nice job, Tank. Killer.
Guess what you got?
Last
coming?
one. This is your number 1.
This is it. This is the greatest of all
This is
time.
Fat
And I'm glad we did it.
Skenes.
Look at that beauty.
Super rare Fat Skenes.
Yes.
SSP 1 of 1 debut patch for $1.
This is off-season Skenes.
Fat Skenes. I love how they put it there twice.
Blank back.
Blank back. What an effort.
I like it. This is the greatest one of all.
What an effort. It shows you how big this card has gotten that people are literally putting like rip-offs and ridiculous things on eBay for sale based upon a card that we have not yet
Not
seen.
even seen.
We haven't even seen it.
And
yet.
who knows if we're ever going to see it.
Look at that. 1 through 8. I think you kind of got it right.
I think so, too.
I think you got it right.
I
Chad,
didn't-
what do you
listen,
think?
I was going to be honest with you. I didn't know what direction this was going to go.
Are you happy with the direction it went?
100%. I started to pick up on it when we went through the most
Sure.
watched cars. I'm
Got
like,
you,
okay,
got
there's
you,
gotta
got
be
you.
something
Speaking
going
of
on.
debut patches,
That was great, though.
speaking of debut patches, Anthony and I had the distinct pleasure on Monday afternoon of pulling the first debut patch in Two Bros 2023.
Finally.
Gus Varland.
Finally.
Gus Varland. We opened the Breakers Delight pack,
Mhm.
and it was a little case with some wrapping on it. We knew right away it was
Right
going to be a
away.
debut patch. We quickly changed the green screen to a giant Tops logo. Shout out Tops.
Shout out.
And we got Gus Varland. So do we have the clip?
Yep.
Let's see it.
Ready?
Yep.
I know who it is.
Is it?
Going to be Gus Varland on the debut patch.
Josh K's
Gus
not impressed. Lead shot.
Varland.
Wow.
on
Gus
now.
Varlin 1/1 debut patch auto.
Let's go.
Rabbit, my good friend.
So Rabbit Beaver,
What
shout
a
out.
hit.
He has been in touch with Gus. They are negotiating right now, trading it. Rabbit's a good dude and wants to get that patch back to
I know
Gus.
who it is.
One of the things that Gus is willing to maybe do is come on the chase.
Really?
Seriously, and discuss, wanting to get his debut patch back, the hobby. He's been with 4 teams now: Dodgers, Brewers, Dodgers, and back to the Dodgers, and then the White Sox now.
And then he's Brewers on the card, right?
Yes, Brewers
Okay.
on the card. So Gus and Rabbit Beaver, our guy, are in negotiations right now for the patch. And stay tuned because I have a feeling Gus might be a guest on the chase.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Could
totally.
we-
in for
I'm
that.
excited if that's a
Could
thing.
we set up like the exchange here?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Just throwing it out there.
Okay, I like that idea. If we have whoever's in charge of the chase, maybe she could get that to happen.
Who's that again?
I think that's
Not
Elena.
me anymore.
It's not you anymore.
Who is it then?
Who is it then, Elena?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's all up in
Wow.
the air.
Wow, you told me earlier it was you.
I never said
No,
that.
you've acted like that all day, so I think it's you. Right? I
It
vote
might
for
be.
Elena.
I vote for Elena. No one else in the chat votes for me.
Tank, who do you
they
vote
act
for?
like I can't read. We don't read
I
chat.
feel like low-key
but I'm
it's
reading
Quinn.
chat.
You think it's Quinn?
Quinn is always in the bag.
Quinn's like the final boss.
She is the final boss.
Yeah. Okay, Quinn.
She's the Oz of the chase.
All right, I like that. Quinn is the.
But yeah, no, that'd be awesome if we get Gus Varlin in here.
Yeah,
and
it'd be great.
Just talk about the debut patch and even how the process went and his feelings towards it and all that.
He
So
reached
that's
out
exciting.
Rabbit reached out and within 30 minutes heard back from him.
Which
On
is
he's
social
so,
ready.
media.
which is so cool when
Yeah.
you think about
Yes.
like how fast. Like I don't know, that's just really cool.
I love it. I love it. And Gus is not, a household name, not a big
Sure.
star, but he's active on social media and he was all about it.
I
So
love
what
that.
would you want in return for that?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. So I'm thinking like you gotta. I'm a big experience guy.
Sure.
So maybe like wherever he's playing at now, who you just mentioned it was
White
the,
Sox.
the White Sox.
Mhm.
Get me out there, go to White Sox game,
Yeah,
get the whole
meet him.
BP sort of thing.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Maybe
what about
like
you
an
guys?
autographed jersey or
What
something.
about you guys in the back?
What with Gus Varlin?
Yeah,
specifically?
what would you want?
Yeah, I wouldn't hate like the like some batting practice, like some pregame warmies or something like that. That'd be pretty fun.
He's got a pitch though.
He's got a pitch to you?
Well, of course.
I kind of like that idea. Elena? You're selling it. You don't care.
I would love to interview a Major League Baseball player, 100%.
Okay.
That's not the
I think
question.
that'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun
Oh.
just to get that experience.
You think she'd do the bait and switch, tell him to come on the chase, and then not trade the card with him and just sell it on eBay?
Actually, I'm just gonna keep this one going.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
maybe?
Yeah, see?
Elena's gonna say, "Show me the money.
Show me,
Show
oh,
me
yeah.
the
Oh,
money."
That thing would have already been sold, wouldn't it, of Elena? You wouldn't have even reached out to Gus.
Oh, it's already been in the bank account. The money.
That's so bad.
How's
No,
it bad?
what-
Why is it my responsibility as a collector to reach out? I pull a 1-of-1 Jaden Daniels. Am I supposed to DM Jaden
Jaden,
Daniels?
Jaden.
Absolutely.
I think
your
I think
card?
you should give them the opportunity to make you an offer first.
What Elena could do,
I would do that.
she'll find the player, right? She'll DM him.
Yeah.
Send the picture of the card.
Yeah.
Price point. Nothing else.
Yeah, be like, this is how much. This is literally exactly how much you
Yeah,
owe me.
eBay comps.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
You
That's
know?
dirty.
How's
Dirty,
that
dirty.
dirty.
That's dirty.
Really?
Shout out Gus though.
Coming-
We'll have to stay posted. Yep.
Really coming from the landlord?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Dun,
You
dun,
can't throw rocks
dun.
because you
Okay,
are a landlord.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
no.
Moving on. The two bros and nerd out breaks of the week. 2023-24 Topps Midnight Basketball Hobby 12-box case. 29 spot random team break number 1. It happens tomorrow in Two Bros, 11:45 a.m. You get 3 autos. This is a new product coming out. There's Dream Chasers and After Hours SSP. Tank, we had a 29 spot random break yesterday
How'd that
in
go?
Topps Chrome. Dude, we crushed it. A
Yeah, you
1-of-1 Tyrese Maxey
Money man.
auto, and then 2 Victor Wembanyama's, 1/50, 1 on the Sapphire Selections, and then a couple bases. Crazy.
In the same
Which-
break.
Same break.
That is-
Yeah, the Sapphire selections are an insert, but it's only a 20-person checklist insert.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
the fun part about these is that the Spurs get randomed off at the end of the break.
Also,
so everybody who
everyone's
buys
got
in gets a
chance.
Oh,
shot
that's nice.
at
Yeah.
the Spurs
pretty
at
cool.
the end, which I really kind of like, right?
Mhm.
That's kind of cool. So 29 spot random team break, $129.95. There are 17 spots left on that one.
Let's get it rolling.
Next
chat.
up, in honor of our guy Stoop, 2024 Topps Marvel Chrome Sapphire Hobby 6-box, 50-spot character. This is still the Black Friday break. That's going to be going
Someone
off.
should probably change that title.
Well,
brother.
I can't change that title.
Yeah, we should probably.
Maybe don't point it
Or maybe-
out.
BFB, let's
or,
go.
or maybe just come up with something else in BFB. Let's say back for breaks.
Thank you.
Back for breaks.
Thank you, Tank.
Big effing break. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, I'm
What
with
is
that.
it?
I'm with
And
that.
what did I say?
I'm
What did
with
I say
that.
before the show? I said don't swear.
I
You go,
did.
oh, I'm not the one to swear probably. You said
I've
effing.
never dropped that word on this
You just
show.
said
Only you
effing?
have. What's wrong with that?
Effing is still.
Oh my God. Josh, do you
Freaking.
have anything to say about this this product?
I would love to open some more. We still have not gotten a pop. Still have not gotten the pop Radasha from one of these yet. So
Need the pop.
the hunt continues.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you for being a professional back there. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you're.
Speaking of professionals, the cover of 2025 Topps Series 1 Baseball has been revealed. Shout out Troy for letting us know that live on Monday on the show.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Lord, I am not doing this. According to Topps, the 16th time that
Just
Aaron
gets-
Judge has appeared on the cover of a Topps or Bowman product.
Oh, I didn't know it was
16th
the 16th
time. He recently was on the
Thank
cover
you,
of
Drew.
2024 Topps Big League, Topps 2023 Series 2, 2022 Topps Heritage.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Series 1
Wow.
debuted more than 70 years ago and remains arguably the most important product in sports cards today. It's supposed to be coming out February 12th.
That's exciting.
So this is actually the fun part. Ronald Acuna was last year, and Aaron Judge was requested to attend a photo shoot before they surprised him with the news. So Topps brought him in for a photo shoot and then told him, "You're going to be the guy for Series 1."
They start crying.
I don't know. I hope not.
Why don't you hope?
I don't care for Aaron Judge or any Yankee.
I'm surprised you put the story in there.
Well, I mean, it's for the people. I wanted to make Elena's first day in the back more successful.
How is that? We already went over. This is old news, actually.
Oh.
We already did this story on Monday.
Okay, you know what? Then you can do the rundown on Friday if you'd like.
Oh.
Listen, I'm already kind of
You're in charge.
maxed out on everything right now.
You're because you're in charge, right?
Did you guys see this video though?
What video?
I didn't see the video. I was going to ask if we had the video.
Aaron Judge reacting to
There you go.
Top Series 1 cover.
Because you're going to cry. Sick fate, dude.
What's up, my brother Aaron? In a city that never sleeps,
Who is that?
in a franchise
Come
built of legends, there's only one.
You don't know who that is?
Hold on, is that a holograph?
Cool.
I don't know who that guy is.
It's Spike Lee.
How is that? How is that?
Oh my God.
It's a Spike Lee joint.
I've never heard of Spike Lee.
Oh my God. Okay.
Aaron, you are truly larger than life.
Goodbye.
You didn't have to drop fly ball in the World Series,
They're not putting that.
or in 2018 when they got destroyed by the Red Sox in the playoffs.
Transmitir el honor de estar en la portada dos series número 1 y ahora veamos la portada más grande que la vida.
That's pretty cool. Is this how they hired you here at David Adams Tank?
No shot.
No, you didn't get one of these.
right.
You didn't
No
get one of
shot.
these. You didn't get one of these.
No.
That was only for Elena.
I didn't even get that.
I didn't even know how to get through the front door when I got here.
There he is.
There he
whole
is.
video
That's pretty
package.
cool. Like all joking aside about not liking the Yankees, that's pretty cool.
That's
And he
sick.
seems like a genuinely likable person.
I can't tell if you mean that.
No,
or
I
not.
mean it. No, I mean it.
I can't
That's all
tell
I
if you
got.
mean that or
That's
not.
all I got. I'm not saying anymore. Next one up. I am so excited that you have never seen this. I love this. This brings me back to being in college. The Jim Rome, Jim Everett Leaf card is debuting. 30-year anniversary of one of the most famous interactions in sports talk show history.
Yeah, because there's been plenty of moments with Jim Rome, but I
Sure.
will say when I first seen this card, I didn't really get the gist of it. I thought, okay, maybe it's just like
This
a random...
truly put Jim Rome on the map. He became a national figure. He was on ESPN, but he was still kind of niche.
Right.
Did Elena and Josh, had you both heard of this interaction before?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard of Jim Rome. The name sounds familiar, but Jim Everett doesn't ring a bell for
So
me.
Rams quarterback, late 80s, early 90s. And then there was, just for context, there was a tennis player, Chris Everett Lloyd. She's in Topps Chrome 2024 tennis. She was a very good tennis player, okay? Number 2 in the world for quite a while. So Jim Rome had been calling Jim Everett Chris Everett for a long time.
But
Purposely?
Purposely, because he kept getting hurt. Okay, and it's a very outdated reference now. It wouldn't play in 2024, but that was kind of his shtick. So Jim Everett went on the show.
You did the same thing.
I said I'm sorry. Jim Everett went on the show to confront Jim Rome. This is not a bit.
Okay.
Oh, you wanted to see it.
That was the whole point of this, Lane.
Jim, good to have you on the show.
Good to be here, Jim. Thank you.
Check that. Chris Everett, good to have you on the show.
You know what? You've been calling me that for about the last 5 years.
About 2 years, actually, Chris.
Well, hey, you know what? Let me say one thing. In that game, how many sacks did I have that we came back and won?
How many sacks did you have?
How many sacks?
Well, see, but this was back in 1989.
Okay, that was
See,
about
you may
six.
have even been Jim Everett back there, but somewhere along
Doesn't
the way,
even look
Jim,
like
you ceased being Jim and you became Chris.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. That, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station
the
break,
name
you
of
it?
can.
The
But
lower
if you
third
call
is
me
insane.
Chris Everett to my face one more time,
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time. We better take a station
Do it
break.
again.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment, or 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Well, we do.
We got a long way to go.
We do.
I'll get a couple segments out of
Well,
you
it's
before.
good to be here with you, though.
Well, it's good to see you,
because
too.
you've been talking like this behind my back for a long
But
time.
now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problems
Well,
then.
I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
This just feels fake.
No, you know why
No,
it's
this is
not
real.
fake?
Yeah, this is crazy.
So here we go. So 31 years later, Leaf is capitalizing on the moment. The card became a possibility this fall when Leaf signed Jim Rome to an autograph deal, meaning the host would sign stickers and Leaf could create the customized cards and autographs. They have not spoken since this incident happened.
Really?
Yep. In 2021, Jim Rome told the Dan Lebitard show he and Everett had not spoken since then, though he claimed he asked the former QB to do an interview several times. In September, Jim Everett told the Ricky Cobb show there were plans for the two of them to star in a commercial together as well with Chris Everett.
Oh,
That would
my
be
God.
fantastic if the three of them all got together and made a little bit of money off of this. Each case will feature 3 multi-signed cards, 8 on-card inscription cards, and the case is going to be $275 from Leaf.
Yeah, that's
Lean
just,
into it now, right?
That's just Leaf football right there. That's amazing.
30 years later, I feel like this is something you patch it up and make a little bit of money.
So
Sure.
is this like a moment in history that was just like no one could believe?
It was huge.
Compare Jim Everett to a football player right now.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
sure.
that's a good point.
Sure. I would say he's not as good as Matt Stafford, obviously the Rams quarterback
Baker?
comparison. No, not as good as Baker. I will give him like a who's a veteran. Oh boy, that's good. You put me on the spot here.
That's like
Yeah,
decent
middle tier veteran, like a Dak Prescott.
Okay.
Okay.
Dak
So,
Prescott.
okay.
Good, been around for a while, never won anything, and
but-
had a vibe of being quote unquote soft.
Chat saying.
but just get you passed by.
Yep,
Chat saying Kirk Cousins or
that's
Ryan,
another good one.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Sure,
Fitzy?
probably a little bit better than Fitzpatrick, but was known as soft. That's why he
Okay.
started calling him Chris. So I think
actually
30 years later, I'd be digging it if they make a commercial with Chris Everett.
Or even just like another because Jim Rome's still doing the
Yep,
show, right?
still doing his
CBS
thing.
Network. So
Yeah,
it's
he's
like
still-
if
he's
we
still
get
plugging
like
along.
just call him in.
Right,
We need to see something.
it looks like a bit there, but the fact they haven't spoken in 30 years means
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't a
tells you
bit.
a lot.
Was not a bit.
And then I don't know if you noticed at the end of that clip too, no one like security wise, nobody got up and tried to break it up.
Yeah,
so
let 'em go.
They let him do it.
For the brand, that was a huge deal back in 1994. Like, that was
Exclamation
imagine.
point Rome to get it on the giveaway.
Oh, giveaway. There we
Whoa.
go. There we go. Speaking of giveaways, I don't think I'd take this next one for free, Tank.
No,
Lionel Messi's locker and bench is up for auction. It is from the Spotify Camp New Stadium. Stadium first opened in 1957, but
So
it's been
sick.
under renovation since 2023. As part of the auction, Golden will offer lockers and benches from the stadium used by players such as Lionel Messi, Diego Maradona, and Neymar.
yeah, that's awesome.
In on this.
If I was a big soccer Messi guy, 100%, no doubt about it. Throw it in the man cave in the basement.
Elena, Colby comes home with this. Your thoughts?
He would never come home with anything like this.
Okay.
So that's out of the realm.
Hypothetical, Elena. Jeez
God.
Louise.
Well, because you bring Colby into it, I'm gonna say something.
Because he lives with you, and I was going to ask, would you want to have this in your house?
I think this is like one of, if not the coolest. I didn't even
Oh,
know
it's
they
sick.
did lockers
Yeah, it's
like
sick.
this, like where they paint
Yeah,
the
it's really
athlete
cool.
on that.
I was gonna say I never seen nothing like that either.
I'm just kind of surprised that it's going up for auction, but maybe like Messi has
Everything's for sale.
his other lockers or like
Everything.
and exactly
Everybody's
everything's for
got a
sale.
price.
Like you think about jerseys. I was actually following this girl on TikTok. She was a former WAG of a wide receiver, like a no-name wide receiver, but she was just talking about the process. And like the jersey swaps you see, they have to pay for those jerseys.
Yep.
It's like $1,000.
Yep.
And in my head, I always thought it was yours when you play in that game, but obviously everything costs money. But something like this, I would imagine would cost Messi money, and he's probably just like, I'm good on a locker. I don't know.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
cares?
Is anybody here going to get anything from the old Highmark Stadium? It has one more year. That kind of reminded me of that, right? Like this stadium in Barcelona is being refurbished and kind of gutted. You know, the Bills Stadium obviously moving in a little more than a year now. Something from the old Highmark Stadium, I'm in.
Yeah, I am too. Just from going there the past however many years I've been, past 5 seasons. I wouldn't mind getting like a bench or something, something small like that. Maybe a piece of the turf or something.
Colby comes home with a piece of Highmark Stadium. You in?
Why can't she just bring it home by her own?
Why can't I find something I want?
It all circles back, Elena.
He's just always prying into these different things.
I'm prying.
Yes, you're prying.
You asked me on stream last week, have I had a colonoscopy yet?
Wait, I did.
I don't ever want to hear you ever say that again.
And
that's a genuine question about your health.
Oh yeah, she cares so much, Stoop, right? She just really cares. Absolutely brutal. Are you?
But yeah, I 100%. My grandma actually has a piece of the former turf. Because they redid the turf a few years ago.
Yep.
And so does my mom's boyfriend. Like they made them into doormats, I think.
And
that's awesome.
The retail store has some of the orange seats from the Odd.
Yes, that's super cool. I think my mom and I were talking about my grandma. She had season tickets up until like 2010 for the Bills. She's a diehard, like she has a Bills gold chain and all that stuff. So she's like a diehard fan.
She has the turnover chain.
Yeah, she has like a solid gold Bills chain.
That's
wow.
It's like it's
incredible.
subtle, but it's like gold. Like
that's awesome.
Oh, she don't got the Cuban links?
She got robbed when I was little, and they stole those first, so she got a new round.
Oh,
that just got sad so quick.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Has anyone here been robbed?
Jody was pickpocketed on New Year's Eve in Chicago in 2009.
Really?
They took her wallet. Yep. Took her wallet, and an hour later, she got a call from the 1-800 number that somebody had racked up $3,000 in charges in an hour. Yeah.
They didn't waste any time.
They wasted no time. We were in downtown Chicago for New Year's Eve, and they went to Nordstrom and Macy's, and they were just swiping the card. They got away with all the
Good
stuff.
for them.
You stink.
Well, like, you know.
You genuinely
okay,
stink.
so what happened? Like, did she press charges?
No, because
so like the criminals were never caught. They got a new thing, and did she have to pay that? Did she have to pay that money?
No.
Okay, so everyone.
But she had to cancel all her credit cards. She had to go get new credit cards. It was a real pain in the neck. She had no license to fly home. They took her whole wallet.
She lost all her pictures of Josh in the wallet.
You stink. We're in Chicago.
Yeah.
Elena, oh my God.
Was it by the
That was
bean?
a bad take. Okay?
It was at Giordano's in downtown.
I'll take the L.
No.
I'll take
clip
Chad,
it,
I'll take.
please. Clip it.
Let's
LLL.
run the giveaway. 3, 2, 1.
Change the subject.
Stylish red cabbage.
There we go.
Stylish.
Stylish red cabbage. Great name. I love
Shout
it.
out to Stylish. We'll be chatting you that code in just a minute.
All right.
Awesome.
What would you pay for this Jordan Love card?
Have you guys seen
Depends.
this yet?
I have not.
Okay, I'm glad you
Depends.
didn't look at this.
Have you?
I have not seen it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Oh, no.
Upside down NFL shield.
The disrespect to the shield, brother.
How does that get through quality control?
It's listed for almost $10,000, right? Like it's
Do you,
listed for $10,000.
no, serious question, Elena. Do you think like air cards like this pump up the value in some cases?
I don't think they're too like out of left field for asking for $10,000. I mean, it's a rookie shield of a starting quarterback in
A rising star.
A rising star. In a market that's known for football, right? Green Bay. And a whole list of great quarterbacks. I think the error cards are kind of cool in a sense. Would I be mad if I was a collector of this, or like someone that didn't want the Packers, but say you got a random spot in a break and you're like, oh, of course I get the upside down patch.
Yeah, but if you're like a Green Bay Packers fan, Jordan Love PC, you still wouldn't mind it. I think, in my opinion.
I think it's cool. I think it's different, right?
Is there any way to fix it?
No, not without altering the card.
Yeah, right.
So then if you were to send it, say you fix it and you somehow, some way flip the shield.
What do you think PSA would grade this? Just like authentic?
They would it would be graded altered.
Oh, no, what do you think they would grade it as now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd probably be Right, because this is all wrong.
Right.
I think it'd be like a 2.
Or would you just grade it authentic? Like just not give it a numbered grade?
Well, you choose to do that. Like you can choose, like when you're submitting it to PSA, you could choose to get it graded, authenticated, or whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
So, I would say if they were to send this in how it is, it would be graded as a very low grade.
Now for this too, like knowing that, would you even bother sending it in to get graded?
Yeah.
I would leave it in the one touch.
Like if it was me that hit this car and like you were saying like a random break or something, I would like. Okay, it's upside down, whatever.
Chuckle.
But it's still cool.
Chuckle. We have to follow this one to see if it sells.
I'm very interested to see if it sells. I think there's a market for it. It's out of National Treasures football.
Mm-hmm.
It's his rookie card. It's an NFL Shield. You also get a little bit of a 3-colored here.
Oh yeah, a little in the corner there.
You
Yeah.
get like it's aesthetically the only thing wrong with it
Is
the shield being upside down. But it says 12 viewed in the last 24 hours. This is listed by Card Rush Inc. So I don't know.
I don't know. I'm in on it.
You're in.
You're in.
Okay.
If I was absolutely rich, money wasn't a problem. Sure.
Sure. Okay. I like that. Speaking of rich and money not being a problem, our next guy here, massive Star Wars toy collection. Stoop. This we put this one in honor of you today.
Thank you.
150-piece collection worth about $250,000 there, Tank. What an absolute unit of a collection here. Like, that is great.
Where does he even have this?
So this is in his basement. Here's the best part. You know why he's selling it? Because they're buying a new house. Okay, and he estimated it would cost $350,000 to build something that would be suitable to display all of his new collection.
Okay.
In a new house. So he said, you know what? We're not going to do that. No. We're going to sell it. Stoop, the top item in here is a 1978 Obi-Wan Kenobi double telescoping figure graded AFA 85+.
Okay.
What does that mean to you?
That's obviously very vintage. That's the year after the first movie came out.
Right. Yep.
So, and obviously with that grade, it's still in very good condition. I would say not only does this like reach out to me, but like Sean would like this. Sean would big toy guy. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Sean big into toy collecting. He's big into like G.I. Joes. And all those vintage toys, so he would probably really enjoy that.
A lower graded example of the same Obi-Wan sold for $75,000 in 2017. Yeah. He said the plan is to sell the collection in 6 separate auctions with 500 items in each auction. That's a crazy collection.
Yeah, I would say just this collection alone could probably get him a decent looking house.
Right, and the fact that you were going to spend $350K just to display your collection that's worth $250,000. I don't understand why he was about to sell it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
About to sell it.
That's insane.
Elena, you in on this?
I personally love, like, jokes aside with everything, when people have, like, a massive collection, no matter what it is, you think of the amount of time and effort it takes and years and money and all of that stuff.
Yeah, the passion that goes into it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm passionate about anything that much.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, can you guys name one thing that you're so passionate about to this level?
Not to that level.
No, not to that level at all. So
that
gives you like an extra appreciation for like some of these guys like him out there that are just
there's nothing that drives me to that level.
Where it's like you won't stop until you find everything, or you are always having your eyes peeled for that one thing or that one to do. I mean, maybe because I collect vintage T-shirts, like. That's something I'm always keeping my eyes out for, but not like.
But not to that scale, right?
I'm not scouring eBay on a day-to-day to look for like the coolest vintage tee.
It's a pretty cool picture, I have to say.
It is.
Like my thought with it as well is like all of that is sealed, so like he specifically was looking for stuff that was still in boxes, still complete in the box, everything like that. So like that takes time. Obviously, because it's complete in box, it's going to cost way more money. So that's honestly a really impressive collection.
And do you think, like, if you're that big of a fan, it could be anything, but for this case, like Star Wars, it takes a lot of, like, I don't know, it just takes everything out of you, not, like, self-discipline not to open anything.
Yeah.
Over however many years he's been collecting.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the other layer to this all, is that he bought them or acquired them however.
Yeah.
And just put it on a shelf.
As someone who has, like, sealed boxes of Pokemon and stuff like that's now going up in price. Like it's tough to not want to rip those things.
It's insane. Do we know when he started that collection, or
He said when he was a kid.
when he was a kid?
So, I mean-
That's even crazier. Because I was gonna say, like, growing up, like I was big into the wrestling figures, and my mom always told me, 'cause she would be the one to obviously buy them. I was like
Sure.
10 years old, can't buy my own stuff,
Right.
but she always told me, don't open these, don't open.
I
them,
know.
don't open
Of
them."
course you open them.
Right away.
Of course.
Right
10
away.
years old.
When you're a kid,
You know,
like, you
yeah.
have no self-control.
Yeah,
No,
my
that's what I'm
boys have
saying.
no discipline right now at all.
Right, so
No-
that's
no
like what I'm
self-discipline.
saying with this case, like the fact that he started collecting them when he was a kid, it's
And
even more impressive.
I totally agree. Last one here. Speaking of not opening something and what it's worth, this is a bag of peanuts, Tank. $300 for a bag of peanuts. Do you know why it's special? Jimmy Carter, 39th president of the United States, who died a week ago.
RP.
So he had a peanut farm. That's where he came from in Plains, Georgia. It was this bag of peanuts is signed by Jimmy Carter. The Carter family started planting peanuts in the 1800s in Georgia. He died at 100 years old. He was the longest life of anybody who's ever served as president. You know, whatever your politics are, whatever. I'm kind of a presidential nerd, like a story nerd.
Name
like,
all right now. In order.
I can't. I'm not Anthony. Anthony can do it all. in
I know
order.
he did.
Really?
It's
Crazy.
Craziest
Yes,
thing of all
Elena,
time.
you gotta hear it. It's really impressive.
We gotta have him do it on
Yeah, absolutely.
On the show.
Are you in on like presidential autos?
No.
You don't care.
It doesn't really make a difference to me.
No, you don't care.
But if you're into that sort of thing, maybe this is a huge item.
I kind of feel like this is kind of low key cheap, like for a 39th president of the United States auto, $300.
especially coming from like what his family was sort of like built on. Too.
Right, it's not like some cut auto just on a piece
Sure,
of paper.
yeah.
It's like a memento from his peanut farm. Like if you were into this kind of thing, I feel like that's not a bad price.
$300. No,
I mean, that
What do you-
$100
what do you
Paul
do- what do you-
Skenes
what do you-
earlier today for that stupid piece of art. Give me this for $300.
That's a good point. All right, so you're in on this. What would you do if you were to get this?
I would probably display it. I don't think I'd eat it.
No.
Would you eat the
Wanna
peanuts?
try it? When did you say it was from? The
Well, they started
They
selling
started
them
it,
in
okay.
1800s,
so
but it's
we're
from
not
his
sure.
peanut farm. You guys are out on this one?
I'm not like in or out. It constantly surprises me like what people choose to keep
Yeah.
and how they store it, and then like I just don't have that.
Just weird, like one-off things like that. Like it's an empty bag of peanuts that Jimmy Carter signed. Someone was like, "Yeah, I'll just keep that."
Yeah.
And then put it up for sale.
Yeah.
And then someone bought it.
And I want to know the story of like how if it was him that had it and decided to sign it, or if someone like found this. Hey, Jimmy, I found this.
Like that Taylor Swift. Remember that Taylor Swift Christmas card we got? We
Oh.
saw, Elena?
Yeah, now that's like a different story.
That-
That's a little more personal.
That was a little
Yeah,
creepy.
this doesn't feel as personal
No.
as that. I mean, obviously, when he passes away, these things always like unearth themselves in a sense, because then people are like, "Oh, I have this," or whatever, or this person was like waiting for him to die.
Yeah.
I mean, he lived a long
100 years
time.
old. 100 years old. Longest ever living president. I could see Elena, if something, God forbid, ever happens to me quickly here, she'd go around this office and anything that I had or I touched, she would put it up on eBay
Who's
immediately.
buying that?
Immediately.
Who's buying that?
Yeah, you really think you're that way, Josh?
sorry.
Well, she could get
Sorry,
5
Josh,
cents
I'm
You know
for
what
it.
I'd probably do, Josh?
Here we
is
go.
I would probably
See, I
like
told you.
I'd probably anticipate like if you're passing in a slow, painful way, I'd probably anticipate that. And I'd probably take like, maybe your social security card out of your
Oh,
wallet
Jesus.
and
Wow.
then hold it hostage.
Wow.
for
Well, you were already
your-
rooting for Jody to get pickpocketed and
No, I
said, what
was
a
not
great
rooting for
event.
that. I will not go on record to say I was
You
rooting
already
for
said
that.
it.
You were-
We're
you
gonna
were
clip
rooting
it.
for that?
Yeah, she wanted that to happen. Wow. So how do you think we did here, Tank?
I think it was a pretty decent show.
Chat, if you enjoyed this show, please let us know. Tank and I here, we love doing this together. Shout out to Stoop. Thanks for holding it down in there and that Lion's
you.
Den back there. I mean, you did a good job. And Elena, I'd give you a C minus.
I think I did Johnny's exact
You know
job.
what, Josh?
I think I just
You
did
guys
it.
are being modest.
No,
Elena cooks.
listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, Elena. For like, it's a hard job.
It is. It is.
People don't realize how hard of a job
It is a difficult job.
Today was super clean. I'll give her A plus.
A
Elena
plus.
cooks.
A plus.
All right. You know what? C
Guys.
minus for me. C minus. There's always room for improvement.
Okay.
You're so mean.
No, I'm not.
Is this how your kids don't get an A plus and you're like, no phone,
Hank.
no snacks, no nothing.
Here we
What's
go.
that,
Drew
Josh?
said that the podcast last night was great.
Drew said your podcast.
Oh,
was
shout
great.
out, Drew. Thank you.
There you go. You want to send us out, Elena?
Thank you, Drew.
Guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the Chase YouTube. Make sure you're following us on Apple and Spotify podcasts. That's kind of where we're transitioning to, chat. So make sure you're following us over there. Yeah. And we're gonna raid you guys over to Nerd Out. Where can they follow you to?
There we go.
At DACW_.
DA _Wiseman Josh.
The Wiseman.
There you go. Thank you, everybody.
All right,
It's
guys.
all about
About
the chase.
Good